Hospice Family Care family. How's everybody doing today? Today I wanted to go over the third step, the third of the 12 steps that we've been looking at over the past few weeks and will continue to look at over the ensuing 9 weeks to come. But today's step is, for me, one that's kind of a rubber meets the road step. By the way, I am aware that there's a paint splotch behind me. I don't know if I've said this. This is our converted pantry that I'm now using for an office. It's somewhere between a small room and a large closet. So anyway, this is where I work until we can get back to our respective offices in Green Valley, Tucson, and Marana. But anyway, today is kind of where the rubber meets the road as far as this process of learning how to live and manage with the things that have caused life to be out of control. So the third step says this: we've made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understand God to exist. And inherent in that statement is the idea of control, that we all desire control. Control, psychologists will tell us, is one of the fundamental things that as human beings we are looking for, and not to have it is one of the fundamental causes of panic attacks and anxiety. I know this reality pretty well. I was adopted, and if any of you know the realities of kids that are adopted, no matter what kind of family we go to, and mine was amazing, my parents are amazing. However, because of the way that development happens in utero, and because of the actual transaction that happens being taken away from the birth mother and given to the adoptive mother in the newborn, there is an incredible amount of biochemical trauma that happens, and it all boils down to the fact that I constantly grew up feeling completely out of control, had panic attacks, and it took a long time for me to figure out where to find control, and God, as I understand God to be, was the place where ultimately I found that, and the community that was involved in that same pursuit. I wanted to read a quote to you guys by somebody that I just recently discovered. Franciscan sister Ilia Delayo says this, and Sister Ilia is the chair of the theology department at Villanova University. And she says this: an open system has a capacity for newness. New basins of attraction arise within the system and pull it over time in a new pattern of life. So chaos is really a saving grace. And I would add to that, chaos is really a saving grace if we allow that chaos to move us into a place where we are turning the control over our lives over to God, as we understand God to be God who loves us, God who cares deeply for us, and God who truly does want to bring control into our chaos. So I hope that offers some hope today. I again want to thank you guys so much for all that you're doing. Just continue to get to know more and more of you, and the work that you're doing, the way that you're loving our families and our patients is just so awe-inspiring. And I know, especially in this time of coronavirus, things totally feel chaotic at times. And so thank you for just pouring your lives into our community and into each other as staff. Have a great day, and I'll talk with you soon.